Welcome back, people, to what I'm going to call a special. I am basically going to take this standard piece of A4 piece of paper and turn it into something beautiful, hopefully using either Spencerian or Palmer, but I think I might be edging towards Spencerian. The idea, I've got this idea of doing something like a border style coming around it, and then inside beautiful handwriting, maybe a monogram here of some sort, and then handwriting. So I think it will look kind of nice. So let's get. I could have set this up before coming onto video, but I think if we go for 1 centimeter gap all the way around, 1 centimeter here. I might leave the pencil marks on, I don't know, but right now let's put that together. That's 1 centimeter. Of course, you're going to do this to there. It's only got to be rough, as long as it's there, and then a light line across. I'm happy with that line, that's not too bad. Then we'll do 1 centimeter this side, so we've got that perfect 1 centimeter gap between the edge of the paper and where the border's going to be. Do you know what I mean? I thought, do I do this off camera and then straight to it, but then you wouldn't know how I did it. So we now bring those lines together, lightly bring them together. I think about there will do. Yeah, that's not too bad. Very light, but not too bad. And then we'll have 1 centimeter this side. Now the question I've got to myself is the border. How big do I want the border on the inside, where all the decorations will be? That's what I'm thinking. And then the writings, I'm thinking, or I haven't chosen a monogram yet of any kind. I think I will do a monogram, but what type of monogram I don't know. I'll have to get the monogram books out, and that monogram book, if you haven't heard of it. And then 1 centimeter this side, and it should be okay. And then we can work on the border on the inside. You'll see that in a minute. And then what I'll do is I will perhaps bring in like leaf designs or that sort of thing, or I might go crazy and go abstract for the border. But the old style got this like a particular type of look about it. I think I'm happy with that border. That's not too bad. Crease the paper a little bit, but doesn't matter. How big do I want the border? Well, I think I might go for. I was going to go 3 centimeters, but looks a bit too big. So I want to go 2.5 centimeters. Yeah, and 2.5 down here, and I think that should be about right. So 2.5 down here, and we'll bring those two in. Hopefully, yes, it doesn't matter if it's a little bit wonky. Not really. It's about right. Yeah, I'm happy with that border. That's not too bad, that. Ain't going to be in your face. So 2.5 on this side will put me there. This is what you got to do, see. I thought, do I cut all this out and not show you my process? And then you wouldn't know how I formed it, or I can just go through it. But if I actually do it in front of you, you know that I did it. Then I've got to work out there, thank you. And then we want 2.5 on this side, don't we? Oh no, we've got to go that way, haven't we? Yeah, that's right. Hang on, I've got this side, haven't I? So 2.5. I've just done that side, haven't I? 2.5 from the paper down, isn't it? 2.5 from the paper down, Bill. From that line. That's it. 2.5 there. Jeez. What am I doing? Right? Right, 2.5 from that line. Puts me there. Hey, he's getting it, mate. He's getting it. Now I'm going to put that on that line there. I'm not going to go all the way across this one. I'm just going to go roughly there. That'll do. And then 2.5 on this side. Yes, it can look a little bit scruffy, but then I'll just gently rub it out, you know what I mean? That's the idea. I'll show you my idea in a minute. I think it will work quite well. I might get the stickers out, see, the stencil, and use the stencil to do things. I'll show you that in a minute. Or then again, I might just put the stencil down and then just do it, you know what I mean? I've got it somewhere. There we go. What we've got now is we've got this border around the centre, right? If you can see all that. There's the border. Happy days. Exactly what I wanted. Yeah, where's that? In a minute, people. In a minute. I could have cut this, do you know what I mean? I don't know. Why not? Why not? Where are we? Where are we? Come on. Hey. In a minute, people. I'll find it and then I'll come back. In a minute, people. I'm going to cut there. That, people. I've got the stencils. Remember there was that stencil pack I brought years back? Oh, not years back, but at least a fair few months back. I've got this one that looks kind of nice. I'm going to try and fit it. Get ahead of it. Fit it in this thing here. But to do it, if I can get this all on the board, I'm going to put that as close to that line as I can and try and fit. That's it. We're there. What I'm going to do, hopefully this works, and you're going to see it work. Try not to lose any of the essence of it. Then I'll put this flower in best I can. Do you know what I mean? Do I matter that it's coming out a little bit? Not really. I'm just trying my best here, people, to make something look absolutely beautiful. And that was the end goal. Make something look beautiful. Yes, am I cheating a little bit? I could be. I mean, you could argue the fact that I am cheating. I'm not going to go in there because that goes over the line. Not go over the line. Bring it down. Bring it in. That's fine. I don't know what this is going to look like when I finished. All I'm going to do is just try. I think it'll look kind of nice, kind of nifty. You'll know what I'm going to do after. The flower bit won't be touched, do you know what I mean? I can add lib when I get the flowers in. It's getting those, whoa, what are you doing? It's getting the flowers in and making it look good. That's the tricky bit. Making it look good. That'll do with that. Yes, I'm going to have to ad lib there. I don't want all that crap there, that side. Can you see? You can't really see now, can you? There. So this flower here, I'm just going to go round it the best I can. Okay, I think we're going to take this off. It doesn't look too bad, does it? You can't see that. Bring it down. I don't like all these line bits. Now I can go around it, see, and go, well, that can go back in. That can be finished. Yeah. Get a rubber out in a minute and sort that out. Bring this around, curve that around, put a hole in there, curve that around. For some reason this is here, but I don't mind that. Bring that around, give that a flower. Ad lib that flower a little bit, put a circle, finish this one off. Yeah, nice. Get a rubber, finish that one off. This is all finished, I think. Yeah, that'll do. Happy days. Emphasize the circle. Hey, I think I'm all right here. Right, people, I'm going to decorate all of this, all the way around it with this design. And then when you come back, we're going to fill this border in with the colour and then do the Spencerian in the centre. So hopefully, people, you come back for that one when I finish doing all the pencil work. So I'll see you guys in 3, 2, 1. Welcome back, people. This is basically what I've come up with. There, that design there at the top. I've got these like sprigs of holly type of thing with some berries on it. I've got these other bits at the bottom. I think I'm happy with what I see. And I kept within that border. Now comes the colouring bit where we're going to do this. Hopefully I can make it look good. So the hard task here, I think, is going to get close to that line. How I define, I might have to use a little bit of that white marker pen. So I don't know how it's going to translate. I don't know. But we're talking cheapo paper here, people. Do you know what I mean? I've got to go in every single thing without going into the pedal. Do you know what I mean? It's going to be time consuming. But I think the overall effect is going to look kind of cool. My first attempt at one of these, people. My first attempt. But if I can get it right and make it look good, I think we'll create something beautiful. Do you know what I mean? That was the challenge I set myself. Something beautiful. You can be the judge if you think it's not beautiful, but you've seen these illustrations in books and all kinds of stuff. So I'm going to try my best to stay within the realms of what I've done. Yeah, I might have to go over that with the white thingy, do you know what I mean? And then re-put them all in. I think that's the best option I've got. Come on. That's it, son. There we are, mate. So, for you, all this will be done in a min. So I'm going to have a little drink of my tea. And then colour this in all blue. Hopefully, it looks snazzy and good. So I'll see you guys in about, probably 20-30 minutes. So for you, in a flash. 3, 2, 1, and there you go, people. That's it done. Let me bring it in a little bit closer now. You can see that I've got this thing around some of these flowers, top and bottom, puts like silver rounded, and then I got my white pen and created like the white vine and put the white vine back in. You can see that there, and then I did spots all over the place. I think it looks kind of cool. I think it does. I like what I see. First attempt. I've written a new poem for this one. I put the lines in just for the sake of it. I don't know whether I'm going to actually write, rub the lines out, do you know what I mean? But either way, this poem's called Forever Summer. So I'm going to write Forever Summer here in Spencerian, if I can, of course, and make, if I fluff this up, all this will be for note. So F, that goes like this. So I might have to do this then. Not too bad. And then that has to come. That's better, Bill. Shit. Now then, nice big O. And then it goes off there. I'm going to do that into an E, into a V, into an E, into an R. And then we want the word summer. We're going to come up. I don't think I'm going to fit it all on, but we'll have a go. So onto U, over for an M, over for an M, in for an E, into an R. Do you know what, people? That's quite nice, isn't it? I like that. Yeah, here we go. I'm going to now write for the poem Forever Summer here with a biro. And then when you come back, I don't know, I'm going to rub it off. I might do. But either way, people, wait for the poem. That's coming soon. And I'll also sign it down here. So I'll see you guys when it's all finished. All right. Stick around. Welcome back, people. This, I love it. Let me show you. There it is. I actually think it's quite good, actually. I really do. Okay, if it was on really decent paper and then I used my calligraphy nib and everything else and perhaps perfected border design and this, that, the other, I think it'll look kind of cool. Let me read you the poem anyway. This poem's called Forever Summer. Sunny days ahead, let's hide in the shed. Sun shining bright, can't fly a kite. With iced tea ready, let's keep it steady. Stay cool, man. Poem by William Banks. I kind of like that. I kind of like this poem. It's knocked up. So, forever summer. Sunny days ahead, let's hide in the shed. Sun shining bright, can't fly a kite. With iced tea ready, let's keep it steady. Stay cool, man. I like that. Let me know if you think you like it. If you don't, give it a thumbs down. I've been thinking about building like a template, so I won't have these lines coming through. So if I can make a template of some kind to create more of these type of artworks, I stand a good chance, don't I? You know what I mean? I'm progressing in that way. So if I can make a template, I'll share it with you. But hey, I'm happy with this. So thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you like the design. I hope you like the poem too, and also the writing. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye now. Bye.